Hello guys, welcome to this channel. So in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to sew this beautiful Victorian corset top. The part 1 of this tutorial is up on the channel, okay? So I'll be dropping the link in the description box, that is tutorial on how to draft and cut this. This particular tutorial is on how to sew. So if you want to know how I drafted this, I'll be dropping the link in the description box so that you can watch for better understanding. And if this is your first time visiting our channel, do not forget to hit on the like and the subscribe button. Do well by turning on your notification bell so you can get notified when next we upload new tutorials. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for following this channel. I sincerely appreciate all your efforts and time. God bless you. And also, please endeavor to give this video a like this video so that YouTube can make this video go viral, so that other friends, mates can get to watch this video and learn as well. Please do not skip the ad on this video. Kindly watch the ads on this video, okay? So guys, let's get straight into the video. So guys, as you can see, I've actually gone ahead to transfer my pattern to my fabric, my center front, my front piece and my back piece. Can you see? So I've gone ahead to transfer them to my fabric. Like I said, if you want to know how I achieve this, please watch the part 1 of this tutorial. So this is the front pattern, center front and side front. So I'm just kindly going to be removing my pattern, and make sure you keep the lining piece, okay? Please make sure you pin this again so that you don't mix it up. You don't want to mix this up because they look alike. So you are going to remove your pattern paper and pin the lining. Keep the lining aside separately. So this is the center front. This is center front too. I'll remove the safety pin and keep the lining aside. Make sure you put the pattern paper. You are going to secure with your pattern paper. Just keep it aside, okay? Then you are going to remove one of this piece and keep at the other side. Can you see? You don't want to mix this up at this point. This is side front 1. Please, you remove your safety pin and keep the lining piece separately. Then you are going to separate them like this. Keep this one at this other end. Can you see? So this is what you'll be doing until you get to the last one, which is the side front 2. Remove the pattern paper and keep the lining piece separately, okay? So you are just going to be sharing it on both sides and keep this other one at the other side as well, okay? So by doing this, we are good to go. Now at the center front, we are going to place this like this, right side facing each other, and we are going to secure with our safety pin. Then we move to the second one. You place them again, right side facing each other, and you as well secure with your safety pin, maybe in 2 or 3 different places. After doing that, this is what you should have, okay? So you go ahead and place the last one, right side facing each other, and you are going to secure with your safety pin as well. So guys, as you can see, I've actually done the first part, so we'll repeat the same thing to the other side as well, okay? Make sure you secure with your safety pin, place them right side facing each other. Then you will go over to our sewing machine and we'll be stitching. Remember, we left 3/4 of an inch as our seam allowance, so we'll be stitching 3/4 of an inch or 0.75 inches as our seam allowance and not 0.5, okay? So guys, I'm going to keep this aside and we are going to be working on the back. You go ahead and stitch on this side, okay? Also for the back, I'll simply remove my pattern paper and keep the lining piece separately. Can you see? Make sure you keep them separately and pin as well. Then I'm going to open it up like this. Remember, the back is 2 pieces, not 1 piece like the front. So I'll remove the center back one and keep the pattern paper separately. Please make sure you do this so that you don't mix this up. Then the last one, the side back too, I'm going to keep the lining piece separately and work on the actual fabric. So you go ahead and share it on the two sides. Can you see? So now I'm going to place this right side facing each other, and I'll secure with my safety pin. Then I'll move to the next one, place them right side facing each other, and you're going to be securing with your safety pin. You do this on this other side, the second side as well. The same thing we are doing on an actual fabric, we'll be repeating the same thing on our lining piece. Okay, in order to save our time, I'll not be showing you how to do this on your lining piece, but you are going to do exactly the same thing. Place them right side facing each other and make sure you follow the pattern. Don't mix up your patterns. Okay, so guys, I'll go ahead and stitch using 3/4 of an inch on this sides that I just secured with my safety pin, 3/4 of an inch as our sides, as our seam allowance. So this is our lining piece. I'll go ahead and stitch as well behind the camera. I'll do that and show you. So guys, after I was done stitching, this is what it looks like, and I went ahead to give it a good press. As you can see, this is the inside for the front piece, and it's looking beautiful already. It's already giving us that look that we want to achieve. So guys, for the lining piece, this is it as well. I've gone ahead to secure, to stitch, and also I opened up my sides, my seam allowance, and I gave it a good press. Okay, so this is what the outside looks like. Also, for the back piece, I've gone ahead to stitch as well, and I gave it a good press. This time around, I didn't open up the seam. I just iron it at the sides, yes, the curved part of the back. So I didn't open it up, unlike the front, that's the stitch. I open up the seam allowance. I didn't for the back. Okay, because I just want to create the channel on one side. You repeat the same thing on the lining piece as well. So guys, I'll go over to my sewing machine. I'll be using the boning I'm using is 0.5 inches wideness. So I'll create my boning channel, boning casing, stitch on it on one side. Okay, but for the front, I'll be stitching on all of the sides separately. Can you see that I actually open up my seam? So for the front, but for the back I didn't. So I'll head over to my sewing machine, and I'll also place this, I'll stitch the side as well. I'll stitch using 3/4 of an inch, and I'll place the other one as well, right side facing each other, and I'll go ahead and stitch using 3/4 of an inch. Okay, for the lining piece, I'm just going to be stitching the sides. I'm not going to create that boning channel for the lining piece. I'm just going to be creating the boning channel for the main fabric. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that and show you what it looks like. So guys, for the back also, I'll be creating a loop. I'll be adding loop. You can decide to add eyelets, but I'll be creating loop, and this is 2.5 inches length. I'll cut it into different piece. I'll be using about 13 of these on one side and 13 for the other side. So just make sure you have enough. So from the upper part, you leave half of an inch, and you're just going to secure with your safety pin. Then this is what you'll be doing in order to, until you get to the end. Then you go ahead and stitch. You can leave the spacing, can be half of an inch or 1 inch. It totally depends on you. For mine, it's just half of an inch. Then I'll move to the second side. Make sure that they are on the same line, and you're going to what? Secure with your safety pin. Then you go to your machine and stitch. You do this until you get to the end. Okay, so I'll do this as well and show you. So guys, this is it. As you can see, I've gone ahead to create my boning channel. For the front, I stitch on the two sides, and for the back, I've also created my loops for the back. Okay, so guys, this is it. For the lining, I just went ahead to join the sides using my 3/4 of an inch, and I gave it a good press. Okay, so we are not creating any boning channel for the back. Please take note of that. So I'm going to be adding cups to the front. I discovered that my curves were too big. I just went ahead to reduce it a little. Okay, so I'm going to place it like this at your under bust. So just make sure you place your cup and pin. You can as well turn it to the front so that you'll be sure that it's laying flat, it's staying well before you go ahead and tack. just make sure you secure with your safety pin. This particular part is optional. You can decide not to put cup, okay, but I just want to add cup for those that would want to add to theirs. So this is how you go about it. Make sure you add the second one, secure with your safety pin, place your cup at your under bust, then secure with your safety pin and make sure they are laying flat. After doing this, you are going to get your needle and thread. You are going to tack it to your seam allowance and make sure it doesn't show at the front, okay? You repeat the same thing at the down part. Stitch using your needle and thread just to keep it in place, and as you can see, I'm stitching the down part as well. So I'll go ahead and finish up the other side behind the camera and show you what it looks like. Please secure it very well, okay? So guys, after I was done doing it, can you see this is what it's looking like? Remember to remove your safety pin as well. Please remove your safety pin. I've finished the two. Can you see it's looking pretty already? So for the back, I've gone ahead to cut this piece. I'll be stitching at the top and also at the down part, right side facing each other, the up and the down. And I have about 9 inches on fold by 12 inches, okay? So I want the back, I don't want the back loop to, I don't want my back to be exposed. So after I was done stitching, I gave it a good press and turned it out, okay? So as you can see, just make sure you leave half of an inch or 1 inch at the top and at the hem of your top. Then you are going to open it up like this, your loop. Then you place it at the top and you are going to stitch, just stitch like 1/4 of an inch. It shouldn't be up to half of an inch. Just go ahead and stitch just to keep it in place. This particular part is optional if you don't want it, okay? So as you can see, this will help me to cover the back. It won't be shown, my body will not be showing, okay? So I'll be placing my lining piece right side facing each other and I'll go ahead and stitch this side like this. I'll repeat the same thing to the other side, stitch using half of an inch this time around, okay? So I'll do that and show you guys. After I was done stitching, can you see this is what it looks like and it's already looking pretty. We want a neat finishing, so this is what you should have. I'll go ahead and trim off this upper part as well, okay? Just place them together and trim it off just like you see me doing. So after doing this, I'm going to be using this piece of fabric and I'll be turning it to on the wrong side. I'm going to be stitching using half of an inch. You can secure with your safety pin. I just want to use this to cover up my edges, okay? So I'll stitch it, then turn it to the right side, then you fold again. This is it. So I'll go ahead and do this until I get to the other end. This is just to finish this upper part. Guys, after I was done doing that, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it is already looking beautiful. This is what the inside looks like and the outside is looking good as well. Then I'll go ahead and trim off this other excess at the hem of my top. Just go ahead and trim it up if you have any. If you don't have, then you are good to go, but I have little excesses, so make sure you align them and trim it up. So I'll be adding my plastic boning to this. Remember this part where our cups started from, like our under bust. I'm going to place the bone in such a way that it will stop there. Can you see? Just put this, then you bring it out a little, reduce it by half of an inch and cut out, so that when we are turning up the hem, it will not affect it. You will not break your needle. So I'll repeat the same thing until I just at this under bust part where our cups is. Just make sure you don't exceed that part, okay? Just watch what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'll do this on all of the channels that I've created. For the center front, please do not exceed that part where your cups are, okay? So don't worry, your boning might be looking curved. By the time we press it, it's going to lay flat. So make sure you place your boning in the direction of the curve of your boning. I don't know how to put it. So guys, I'll go over to my ironing table and give it a good press. So guys, after I was done ironing, this is what it looks like. Please, the boning channel for the back, make sure the boning get to the top, okay? So I'll use this piece of fabric and I'll turn it like I did for the upper part. I'll go ahead and turn it to the wrong side first, okay? Then you're going to fold it just the way we turn the upper part. Guys, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe and share this video, and do well by turning on your notification bell so you can get notified when next I upload new tutorials, okay? Please go ahead and share this video and like this video so that YouTube can make it go viral, okay? So I've gone ahead to finish this up, and as you can see, we have a neat finishing and it's looking so pretty. I also went ahead to create my rope that I'll be using for the lacing at the back, okay? So just go ahead and create yours, and make sure you drop a comment, like this video, and share this video as well, okay? See you in my next tutorial. Bye.